course, Michael Mervard. I'm going to just try to do a few facts, and please excuse me if I get any of them wrong or stuff, because sometimes my handwriting isn't so good. Just to look at that. But Michael was born in Prague of the Czech Republic, and spent his early years there. His family moved to Nigeria following his parents' work for the UN, and his father's work for the UN, and he did his secondary school in Ibadan, Nigeria, I believe the international school perhaps, and which is a British type of system. And from there he went to then a college that is about 100 miles from here or so, or 120 if you just go a bit north. You can't drive there at 100 miles, but University of Western Ontario in London really isn't that far away. It's about the same distance as Columbus if you look on the map. He did his Bachelor of Science and then went on to do a Master of Science there and focused in neuroanatomy at that point. Seems to be a focus that Michael decided to do at an early age and stayed with it. From there he did his medical school, finishing in 3 years at the Memorial University in St. John's, Newfoundland, and then did a rotating surgical internship at St. Michael's Hospital in Toronto, where I believe he rotated pretty far from Toronto down to New York and to Bellevue Hospital for a while, where he met his wife Millie, his wife-to-be Millie, and then his wife Millie. They then went back to the University of Western Ontario for neurosurgery training and fellowship. The University of Western Ontario in London is, in the Canadian scheme, a well-known neuro center. Has been for a long time. His mentor there was a Dr. Charles Drake. He and Millie had 3 children there. Charles, which may have something to do with Charles Drake, and Christine and Catherine, who are here with their families. And that's, I'm sure a wonderful times in Toronto, or in London, finishing London. I believe he meets Dave Leighton, who's trolling the Canadian areas looking for doctors to come to Lakewood. And as you remember, that neurosurgery group was quite active at Lakewood and on the west side of Cuyahoga County, all the way out to Sandusky, really, hearing neurosurgery cases. You've heard from Dr. Modik about the expansion of neurosurgery and the continual growth at that point. Michael was president of our medical staff between 1996 and 97. I believe he joined the clinic shortly thereafter with the group in 98. He's been director of regional neurosurgery and was very instrumental, as we've heard, in developing the neurointensive care unit and the whole program at Lakewood. Before I pass the baton over to Dr. Kilroy, who is a companion in boating and other issues, to tell a little more about Michael's life. I did have one thing I found stuck in the medical staff office, and that I'd like to just a small gift that is stuck there in the midst of gathering dust. It appears that we had these plaques up of presidents of the medical staff, and we stopped putting them up anymore when we remodeled. But here's 1980 to 2002, and Michael's name is on this one. So I think he's moving to a new house soon sometime, and maybe they need some kind of decorations for the wall, or the rec room, or the basement, or I don't know whatever. But I'd like to present this also to Michael. So.